Since we are human, we try to control as many things as possible to free ourselves from feelings of vulnerability and confusion, to ultimately find happiness. To better deal with our desire to control things and deal with hard situations, we will look at the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, as well as some Stoic practices. Stoicism started in ancient Greece, but was popularized by ancient Rome, yet it stood the test of time. You can even argue its ideas are more important than ever in this day and age because of social media. It helps that popular self-improvement writers like Tim Ferriss and Robert Greene write about Stoicism to increase its popularity. People look to follow the teachings of Stoicism to find calmness, peace within, and to better deal with all the chaos around them. To better understand Stoicism, we will look at the life and writings of Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor who had absolute power. He had a powerful army that was feared. He could have sex with any woman he wanted, and he could have partied and had fun for the rest of his life. Momentary pleasure was available to him without limits. But unlike some people who get corrupted by power, he was different, and he wrote about his struggles within himself in the now famous Meditations. Stoics observed that there are things not in our control, aka things outside our mind we can't control, and things in our control, aka the internal thoughts, interpretations, and reactions. Reality does not care about our opinion, nor can we will ourselves on it with force, but it doesn't mean we are helpless victims of the world. Most things are simply not up to us, like our colleagues or how the economy is doing, and there's nothing we can do to exclude misfortune. What is under our control are our opinions, actions, and how we interpret the world around us. Stoics focus on things they can control. When we believe that things outside ourselves or things in the future will bring us happiness, we become dependent on things outside our control for happiness, which is not ideal to a Stoic. This doesn't mean we live an inactive life, but this means that our sense of joy should come from how we think and act within our pursuit. There is nothing wrong with trying to achieve wealth and power, but to the Stoic, if it works out, you should be happy, but you shouldn't depend on achieving that success to be happy. Otherwise, your happiness will be inconsistent, taken away, or never achieved. Stoicism suggests that a successful person is someone who can be okay without the things he or she typically desires for comfort. This doesn't mean Stoics are people without emotion though. They see human emotion as something that can be trumped by reason, because the position we take towards that emotion decides our mood. There's this quote from Marcus Aurelius that sums it up nicely. Almost nothing material is needed for a happy life, for he who has understood existence. A Stoic's ability to find happiness, despite what occurs around them, is developed through character and perspective. Nothing is good or bad inherently, but our judgment and interpretations can be good or bad. A Stoic strives towards an acceptance and indifference towards the events around them, and focuses their attention towards controlling their reactions. The practice of Stoicism is not easy, and it's impossible to be a perfect Stoic that has no moments of desire or negative reactions. However, Stoicism gives us a target to strive for. As such, a common Stoic practice is to stop oneself from indulging in the things that give them pleasure and comfort, to prove to themselves how strong they are. This practice is to prepare a Stoic for situations where they will face physical hardships, and to help train the Stoic to not desire things outside their control. You can think of this like a dopamine fast, but with a different rule set. A dopamine fast is meant to starve you of anything that provides dopamine for 24 hours, to reset and refresh your mind. But for the Stoic practice, it is more lenient because it is meant to build character. As for the Stoic exercise to deal with negativity, it is called Prepositional Malorum, or the negative visualization. You simply imagine bad things that will happen to you. Marcus Aurelius used this daily when he had to confront people who weren't so nice to deal with. By starting the day with a negative visualization, he was able to be mentally prepared to confront those people. You might think a negative visualization will make your day worse, but it can make your day better when you realize all these bad things you visualized didn't happen to you. Another exercise is memento mori, which is the Stoic reminding themselves life is temporary and short. This way, he or she won't waste time on trivial things. Life is short, and that is why it is important to direct our energy towards the important things. Stoicism can help give us guidance in this chaotic world full of distractions by helping us find peace from within. Do you follow Stoic ideas? Leave a comment below and check out my other videos if you enjoyed this video.